too big now.
Gotten just way too big. The phone's getting bigger and bigger, and to the point of essentially becoming almost the size of a tablet.
Phones are getting big. They are difficult to use, hard to carry, they don't fit properly in our pockets, and we are in constant fear of dropping them. But phones are only getting bigger and bigger as people gravitate more toward bigger phones. So, why are there no small phones from the big phone brands? Has our needs changed so drastically that we no longer can use small phones? If you're one of those that love smaller phones, then keep watching, because the future for small phones might not be the one that you're expecting.
This revolution in communications could make it possible for more and more people to have a phone in their car.
When Motorola first launched the mobile phone in 1983, it was a large brick-shaped device that weighed over 2 pounds. Since then, starting from the 90s, as technology improved, phones started becoming smaller and smaller. But everything changed after the launch of the first iPhone. Phones no longer were just calling and texting devices. They were becoming more and more like pocket computers. People were using their phones for various things such as internet browsing, productivity, taking pictures, listening to music, and more. The screen size of phones were still relatively small, but things were about to change. In 2011, Samsung launched their first Galaxy Note device. The Note had a 5.3-inch display, a completely massive size relative to that era, which gave birth to the term phablet. The Note also included a stylus built in and was targeted at people who wanted a more productivity-focused device with pen capabilities. The Note became a massive success, selling over 10 million units worldwide, proving the fact that there was a huge market for larger phones. Soon other companies followed, and even Apple, who was sticking to the small form factor, finally increased their phone size with the launch of iPhone 6 in 2014. Okay, so phones got big because people wanted bigger phones. But there are still people who want small phones for various reasons. So why don't we have many options in today's smartphone market for smaller phones? Well, the obvious reason is that small phones don't sell well. Apple did try making a mini iPhone expecting less sales, but the sales were so low that they had to drop it after 2 years. Add to this the fact that small phones are difficult to manufacture because they have less space inside them, making it difficult to fit better cameras, speakers, cooling systems, and bigger batteries. This makes small phones less capable, which repels users who can get better larger phones for similar prices. The market for small phones might not exist anymore, but phones with a form factor such as the Pixel 4 and S10e can still make sense for a lot of people. There are still companies that make smaller phones. Older iPhone models are available in the used market. Small phones are still there, they are just getting harder to find. If you are like me who prefers smaller phones, then hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more such videos. If you are interested in dumb phones, you can watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.